Have you ever made a decision that seemed perfect in the moment, only to realize it destroyed everything you were trying to protect? Today, you're about to discover why the smartest solution isn't always the safest one. Stick around because this story will change how you make decisions forever. And you'll practice real English while learning this powerful lesson. Let's dive in. A female robin named Ruby lived in a quiet suburban backyard with her mate, Atlas. For 3 springs, they'd returned to the same oak tree, building their nest in the same sturdy branch. This year was different. This year, Ruby had laid 4 perfect blue eggs, the most she'd ever had. 4, Atlas whispered, his eyes bright. We've never had 4 before. Ruby nodded, unable to speak. After 2 years of losing chicks to storms, to hawks, to disease, maybe this year would finally be their year. But joy doesn't last long in nature. On a Tuesday morning, Ruby returned from gathering worms to find something wrong. The nest was tilted. One egg had rolled to the edge. And perched on the branch above sat a massive crow, black as coal, twice Ruby's size. "Get away from my nest," Ruby shrieked, diving at the crow. The crow barely moved. "Relax, little bird, I'm just passing through." His voice was like gravel. "Nice eggs you have here. It'd be a shame if something happened to them." He flew off laughing. Atlas found Ruby shaking on the nest. "We have to do something," she said. "He'll come back. I know he will." And she was right. Every day the crow returned. Sometimes he'd land on their branch, rocking it until the eggs rolled. Other times he'd just circle overhead, cawing threats. Ruby stopped eating. She stopped sleeping. She sat on those eggs 24 hours a day, afraid to leave even for a moment. "You're exhausted," Atlas said. "Let me take a turn." "No, I can't trust anyone else, not even you." Here's a question for you. Have you ever been so afraid of losing something that you couldn't think straight? Drop your answer in the comments. One morning, Ruby saw the old gray squirrel Winston watching from a nearby branch. "I can help you," Winston said, his tail twitching. "I know someone who can handle your crow problem." Winston led Ruby to the base of the tree where a red fox lounged in the afternoon sun. "This is Scarlet," Winston said. "She's excellent at dealing with birds." Ruby's heart pounded. A fox? Near her nest? "I don't eat eggs," Scarlet said lazily, as if reading Ruby's mind. "I eat crows, especially the annoying ones." "But you're a fox. How do I know?" "You don't," Scarlet interrupted. "But what choice do you have? The crow will destroy your eggs eventually, or you can let me scare him away permanently." Ruby thought of her 4 precious eggs. She thought of the crow's mocking laugh. She thought of 3 years of failure. "Okay," she whispered. "Do it." Here's what they arranged. Ruby would leave the nest at dawn, making it look unguarded. The crow would come, thinking it was his chance, and Scarlet would be waiting. Atlas didn't like it. "This is insane. A fox at our tree? Are you listening to yourself?" "Do you have a better idea?" Ruby snapped. "Do you? Because I'm out of options." The next morning, Ruby left the nest as planned. Her stomach churned as she flew to a distant branch watching. Right on schedule, the crow swooped down toward the eggs, and Scarlet lunged from the bushes below, jaws snapping. The crow barely escaped, tumbling through the air with Scarlet's teeth an inch from his tail feathers. The crow didn't come back that day, or the next, or the day after that. "See," Ruby said to Atlas, "it worked. The crow is gone." The eggs hatched on a Wednesday. 4 tiny chicks, mouths open, demanding food. Ruby had never been happier. She and Atlas took turns hunting, bringing back worms and beetles, watching their babies grow stronger each day. On Saturday, Ruby returned with a particularly fat caterpillar to find the nest empty. Not broken, not destroyed, just empty. "No," she whispered. "No, no, no." And then she heard it, from the base of the tree, the crunch of tiny bones. Scarlet looked up, her muzzle red. "Sorry," the fox said, not sounding sorry at all. "I don't eat eggs, but I never said anything about chicks." Winston the squirrel watched from above, his expression unreadable. Ruby collapsed on the branch. The crow was gone, but everything she'd tried to protect was gone too. That night, Atlas found Ruby staring at the empty nest. "I killed them," she said. "I brought a predator to our home. To protect them from a bully, I invited a murderer." "We both did," Atlas said quietly. "We were so focused on the threat we could see, we didn't see the bigger danger we were creating." Ruby closed her eyes. The crow would have taken maybe one egg, maybe, scared us, made our lives miserable. But Scarlet? Scarlet took everything. She thought about Winston's knowing look. Had he known? Had he set this up deliberately? But it didn't matter now. The damage was done. Friends, Ruby's story teaches us something crucial about problem solving. When we're desperate, when we're scared, we often reach for the most powerful solution available. We fight fire with fire. We escalate. We invite bigger forces into our lives to defeat smaller problems. But power is never neutral. The same force that solves one problem often creates 10 new ones. Before you act on a solution, ask yourself, am I thinking clearly or am I acting from fear? Could this fix create a bigger problem? What am I not seeing because I'm so focused on what I am seeing? Sometimes the weak solution, patience, communication, changing your own behavior, is actually the strongest choice. Think before you act, because once you invite a predator into your life, you can't always send it away. What do you think? Was there any way Ruby could have saved her family? Share your thoughts below. I read every comment. If this story made you think differently about problem solving, hit that like button and subscribe for more life lessons through English stories. And remember, the next time someone offers you a quick fix to a difficult problem, ask yourself, what am I really inviting in? See you in the next story.